What's good? Alright, what's up guys? My name is Jermaine Melchor and today is Wednesday and it's currently about to be 3:40. I just recorded some videos for shorts and reels and I just changed it up a bit to see how it does and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I don't know if I'm gonna put the time lapse before or after this part, but if you do see the time lapse, you might have noticed, might have not, I don't think so, but one of my earphone pieces fell off. Not really fell off, I actually broke it, which was on Monday and I didn't record it or nothing like that. I was just making my bed like usual, as I didn't know that the earphones were on the floor, and then I stepped on it, but not only that, but it sort of like rolled, so I think that's why it just fell off. Let me bring the little piece, hold on. This is the piece that I broke from my earphones. This metal part just broke, and even if I try to put it in, it doesn't work. But as long as I could hear what's happening and sound is cool, I don't mind. With this, I just use them to listen to music and edit the videos. On another note, I tried uploading the last Vlogmas week 1 video on IGTV and it just didn't let me. It would always block the video when it actually was able to upload it. I think they still blocked me, but it took away the audio. It was by RTV with another letters from another language. I think it was because of the music, which the YouTube library that you're able to use the music for your videos, I think it's only meant to be used on YouTube. I think I learned my lesson there. Although I got 35 views, which could have been a good way to get more people watching. So I just deleted the video since it wasn't really worth it, at least in my point of view. Although it is debatable that I had 35 views and I could have just uploaded another video with the audio and everything, but I just didn't want to spend more time editing a video, so I just deleted it. This week is actually the week to turn in projects for my university. Like at 6, I'm gonna have my presentation due. It's a presentation, but it's a PowerPoint where we pre-recorded the audio in order for it to just play as we watch it in the Zoom class, which is actually pretty cool and fun since you don't have to speak and try to make like sort of like sense of it while you're speaking and thinking at the same time. The paper and the PowerPoint are already done, so I'm not even worrying about that. Then I had my marketing class, which I did a time lapse of it last vlog, which the project was due the 15th, I believe it's this week or next week, I'm not sure, but if anything, it's the last project we're having and we turned it in early. I already did the individual part as well, which just means I finished everything. I'm just happy that I'm a step closer to finishing. I have another class which is business, I believe it's business, global business, which I'm also finished with. We don't have any projects for this week due. The last assignment was on November 22nd. It was sort of like a project. The professor didn't assign anything else, so I was cool with that since I was able to absorb the other information from other classes. And so I believe the only thing left is the finals, and then we have econ, which is what I'm gonna have at 4:30, which is 30 minutes from now. And for that class today, we're going to just go over more examples, the different supply and demand curves which affect the market in different areas and the economy, and just get my head around that and just talk about that for a bit and then go to my presentation. And then after, I might just study for the finals, which is next week, which means that I'm just a year and a half away from graduating. And so that's probably it, what has happened from Monday to Wednesday. My earphones broke. I've been working on my management project. I've been studying for econ and doing my marketing project as well, which I already finished, and that's pretty much it. I might update you guys later, or maybe not. I might forget to just even conclude the day and maybe even just jump to the next one, which would be Thursday. All right, then I'll see you guys. Alright, so what's good? Today is Thursday, December 10th, I believe, and it's currently 2:21 in the afternoon. I know I told you guys about me trying to upload a video on IGTV, the first Vlogmas that I did, and then I told my friends about it, and one of them told me that it might have been the music, and so I checked a little bit more than what I had done before of checking. The music that I actually use is from the YouTube library, which are not supposed to be used in other platforms or else they get blocked. And so that's what happened with the IGTV video that I uploaded. And so because of that, I was thinking, okay, well, if I want to put my content or like my videos on other platforms, I have to find other music that I have to use for my videos to not get blocked. And so I remember watching some videos from other YouTubers or other content creators who talked about Epidemic Sound being great, having music and also sound effects. And so I created an account and I had a 30-day free trial, which I did. I believe I started on Tuesday or Monday, late Monday, because it wasn't letting me upload the video completely without it being blocked on IGTV. So then I created it and I started listening to all the music that they had on beats, hip hop, and R&B. And it took me a good while. It took me probably like, well, I won't even get there. And so I went through a lot. I went through a lot of the music that they had there and just choosing which one I think was good for my taste of music. And I came out with like this whole page right here, which is a black ink only. And then the next day I checked again a bit more from the music that they were putting. After that, I went ahead and I re-listened to the music that I had on these papers again, like in depth, and actually trying to find out which one would be the best fitted music for my videos based on the vlogs that I'm starting to do, and the time lapse, and maybe even the intros, the shorts, or the 1 minute videos that I try to do, since I'm gonna talk about that too right now. But let me first finish this part. So came out with this whole page of, let me count them, from the 62 music or songs that I actually liked from all the music that I heard from the genre of beats, hip hop, and R&B. Only 16 of them made it to where I felt that they were well fitted for my introductions, for the time lapse, for the outro, and for my 1 minute videos that I think would replace the one that I'm currently using. And then I was excited. I was like, okay, finally I could go ahead and download them and then use it for my videos, right? Which I thought was great, since I spent all this, I probably spent like a good day, maybe 6 to 8 hours. And then I go to Epidemic Sound and I hit the button where it says download the music. So this announcement came out when I pushed the download button, saying that the music would be downloaded to my computer, but I won't be able to use it on any video if I upload it online, and will be copyrighted until I get a subscription with Epidemic Sound, which got me a bit heated. But at the same time, I understand that it's a business where nothing is for free. And so I also watched this video called Why I Canceled Epidemic Sound by Tech Rant, which really answered my question of, let's say I only get the subscription for 30 days. I download the music, I put that music on my videos for the 30 short videos that I make, and they're on YouTube. Does that mean that I now have to forever pay Epidemic Sound for those videos, even though I don't use their music after that month for those videos? Because that would suck. Because then because those videos are up online, you would have to be paying every single time. It's like you won't be able to get out of that. And so I went to look for some information about it, and he explained it by saying that if you get a subscription, you're able to use the music on the video, but throughout the time that you have the subscription, you're able to actually use the music, and they won't copyright it if you had a subscription. But once the subscription is over, all the videos that you create with that music and you upload online, they're going to be copyrighted. So you need to have a subscription every single month if you're going to use their music on your videos. It makes sense in a business standpoint why they would do that. And honestly, that doesn't sound really bad at all, just getting a subscription and then downloading the music and being able to use it throughout the month in order for the videos that you're trying to upload. The problem that I'm having, or the thought process that I'm going through, is I'm not using music or changing it every single week. I don't need different music for every single video that I make, which I don't think wouldn't make sense for me to purchase a subscription every single month for just maybe like 5 songs or music that I like that I will be using every single time. But that the benefit of that is that I'm able to actually use it in all the platforms that I want without the music or the video being copyrighted, which if I'm thinking long term will affect if I keep using YouTube's library music. And let me tell you that finding music which is royalty free and no copyright, it's hard, because you know, as creators I understand also, like if someone was creating music, why they would want to not have people using their music and them not getting any credit or not getting paid for the amount of time and effort that it takes to create such a piece of music. In Tech Brand's video, he talks about subscription fatigue, where he explains the meaning of it being having small subscriptions which add up to your expenses at the end of the month, which increase every single time. Alright, good afternoon guys. Today is Saturday, December 12th, and it's currently 12:17, 12:18, and yesterday I didn't finish what I was saying, but I think we should just leave it there and just give you an update what has happened yesterday and today. The next update would be my international business class, which I don't know what happened to the system. If you guys are not familiar with Canvas, it's just a system where you're able to see your assignments, turn in your assignments, you're able to get the information course, get your syllabus, and just everything you need for your class is in that system of Canvas, and you can view your grade there too. And so one of the group members asked us if our class was still in the system, and I didn't really notice it until the next day, which was Friday. And when he told us, I went to go check and the class was no longer there. And so I don't know what that means, if it means that the class was just canceled, although I don't think so, since it was there since the beginning all the way to like close to the end. There must have been an error, or maybe just a mistake that maybe the professor made, or maybe the system wasn't functioning right, and so because of that the class was just taken off from the system. And because of that, the group members, they sent emails to see what was happening, and I'm still waiting for a response from my group members to see if they have gotten any information from it. So I don't know what to think about that one, since there's no more assignments and maybe not even a final. He's just doing the grades already and just trying to put all the assignments in as soon as possible. So we'll see how it goes next week and the week after that. Now the exciting part, so I've been running this like experiment with IG Reels, with YouTube Shorts, and the TikTok videos, and just putting the same content on, or same videos on each platform, and seeing how much or how well they do. And yesterday's post, which was Friday's, talking about the law of demand part 2 on Instagram Reels, it hit 500 views in 2 hours, and like in those 2 hours as well, it hit the 1,000 mark view for that video, which was really cool and really unexpected, since the amount of views for each video, it goes probably to an average of maybe 200, maybe the minimum goes from like 80 and the maximum I think was like 350, and then out of a sudden to just get 500 to 1,000 views in 2 hours, like really short, in a really short period of time, was really interesting, and it made me want to understand why it actually happened. And so I came to find out that in that video, that's where the sound effect came in. A complimentary good. And because of that sound, it just made it more, I guess it made it more like sort of like funny, engaging. It retained the person's interest, which made people like the video and maybe get a little bit of information at the same time. And that sound and like that kind of effect I never used, which just made me realize that I might have to change the way I do the videos for the short videos that I create, in order for them to be funny, a little bit more engaging, like putting a little, like adding a bit of editing instead of just it being a video of me talking standing there, which might not be the best way, but I'm still working on that as well. But it was just really exciting to see that. And lastly, there's going to be this new formatted video, which hopefully you guys like, and you guys might might be able to notice the difference with it, hopefully. I'm just trying new things, like I was saying, staying in one position, standing up and just recording myself in one position might not be the best type of video that people want to watch, or not even like for a 5-minute video or 10-minute video. I think that just viewers want to see movement, just be really engaged with the video. I want to see if based on that and the video that I made, people watch it longer and maybe even more viewers get in and I get more likes on the video in order to push it a little bit further. But we'll see. Hopefully you guys like it. I think this is a good way to wrap up Vlogmas week 2, and I'll see you next week. Also, one more thing, I think I'm going to get Epidemic Sound since I already downloaded some music from there and I already edited like 3 videos with that music, which is good for what I was talking about last time. And so if you don't know what Epidemic Sound is, a subscription that you have to pay for in order for you to use their music. So please like the video so that I already could get monetized and I can start paying for these things. And in order to get into the other platforms like TikTok and Reels as well, I need some music that is not copyrighted. So if you know of any music that is royalty free and no copyright, please let me know. Let me know any suggestions that you have and I'll take a look at them in order to see if they would be fitted for my videos. Thank you very much. That's it.